Folks, good afternoon. Oh yeah, sure thing. Cactus Ols milk. Ols milk. Fuck. And Polish names are hard. um. So last stream we only went 3-3 with Ragavan Goblins, right? It wasn't all that good. Just Cactus. All right, Cactus works. Um. Only went 3-3. I was kind of frustrated. Things were bad. But since then, I've been on kind of a heater. Um, there are 4 losses on this whole page right now. I am 21-4 with this list that I've got going on. I think the key thing, I changed the mana base. I swallowed my pride and cut our Schadenport. And so now we're up to 17 red sources, but crucially, 13 for Monkey. And 4, yes, everyone complains about the 4 Badlands. I don't own 4 Badlands in real life. Like, I have 3, and so I will probably not play this in paper anytime soon, but I'm also not going to play paper at all anytime soon. So, stop complaining. It's like, oh my god, so many people. So many people are like, 4 Badlands. Like, oh my god, it's Magic Online. Chill. Badlands is 3 tickets or whatever. These Ragavans are way more expensive than Badlands. Okay, so the core of the list hasn't changed that much, right? It's still got we got the Trash Master and the Chamberlain in the main deck, which is kind of cool. Wait, so you have 3 monkeys IRL, but 0 Badlands. I guess Badlands like really stupid expensive now, so that's understandable. Back in my day, back in 2017, when I got my Badlands, I got them for €65. Got Tarfire on the board here. Monk Fnatic got cut, sadly. But you really got to turn. There's a lot of Stoneforge Mystic right now, and having a 1-for-1. Having a 1-for-1 answer for Stoneforge, so you don't have the Pyrokinesis it, and then they play a second one and you die. So you just like 3-for-1 yourself, basically. That's what I'm trying to avoid. The Cabal therapies have been really good. Boosted the black count, so up to 10. That's why I'm playing the 4th Badlands. The 4th Badlands is nice here because it is 17th red source, 13th red source for Monkey, and the 10th black source for these black non-creature spells. So we got the surgical therapy combo going on. Ditched the ley lines to fit the 2 surgicals, and then playing Relic as an extra piece of graveyard hate. Yeah, everything else about this list is kind of cool. Unfortunately, Gremlin, not a Goblin. Fortunately, we're ignoring that. So I do want to go over. I did 5-0, so I've had 4 4-1s and a 5-0 with this, and I want to go over the 5-0 because I don't know, bragging rights. Because you can. It's my channel. I do what I want, and then we'll play some more. There's a torrential thunderstorm outside, so see how that goes. So this was the mirror. I put it. This was quite a match, actually. What about Food Chain? I don't think Food Chain's right now. Food Chain's very good. Like last time I tried Food Chain, we just got bodied a lot. If you have a lot of Delver around you, like a lot of Delver, then I think it's a good choice, but I don't know. Alright, so I kept this, bottom to the second monkey. When it goes Port Vial. I also go Port Vial, but they have nicer ports, so they should probably just win by default. Goblin Mirror. All right, so this is actually something that cost me a lot throughout this whole game. I didn't want to play my red source. Because I only had the one at the time, and then I didn't adjust to the fact that I drew a cavern. And I was like, okay, if they're gonna wasteland me, I'd rather the wasteland port than anything else. But the fact that this port is in play early means that they get to port my port for like this whole time, which ends up mattering a lot. Also, I draw a couple lands, and that makes things easier. Don't die to Lackey, so that's cool. Monkey Test. Skirk's an interesting draw. So I was like, oh, okay, if they have War Marshal, I'm kind of screwed anyway, so let's just try to make them have it. Expert, not the end of the world. Obviously, if I had a removal spell, that would have been cool, but, you know. So they don't have any lands. So their hand is a bunch of spells. I port my port again. So see, I really would love to be able to port their port. Well, Trash Master. I kind of spew this turn. I think I play this game. I think this game was almost unlosable, and I managed to throw it. So I was thinking that I would Vial and Pashalik, cast Trash Master, and then blow up their Vial. But then I'm left with only these two, and then I can't, it's really important actually that I leave one Goblin around to start activating Pashalik with so I can actually generate a board. So, yeah. I was like, I really wanted to get the Trash Master in play because they've missed land drops, twice. So their hand is obviously like 3s and 4s. It's somehow like their hand is not 3s and 4s. It's like just a 4 and then removal. So actually, I kind of misread the situation because. So they drew War Marshal. Okay, so this actually kind of makes sense. Like they drew probably 2 drops that they weren't allowed to play because if they don't port my port, then they never get to do anything. But I'm still like at this point, I'm like, okay, sure. Still have 2 of the best creatures in the mirror in the play. And then this Gem Palm is like really brutal. And another Vial. And here's a situation where like Monkey is quite bad, right? Like just don't wanna. Like literally any Goblin is better here because then I can start activating Pashalik. But port the red source, and then they have main deck Fury, pitch Muxus. So back to even-ish. I start ticking up. They have a Lackey. Lackey into Ringleader. Finds a Matron. The deck is kind of weird, though. Multiple Prismatic Vistas, which I think is a terrible card. Also basic Swamp. Now I'm kind of fucked. I draw a blocker for the Lackey. But then, yeah, so the last card was a Munitions Expert. So it's just like, wow, I did not think it was possible to lose this game, but I managed to. I just need to like be a little less hasty with the whole Trash Master Pashlik thing. That was pretty bad. Yeah. That was definitely an exercise in just spewing too many resources, getting ahead of myself. But so I cut the pile drivers, I cut the Ragavans. I think it was just those 4. For 2 Pyro, 1 Tarfire, and I cut the Worm Weeding, right? Yeah, so it's 5. So then I boarded in 2 Pyros, Tarfire, and the 2 Cabal Therapies. Therapy's nuts against the mirror. reasonable hand. I don't lose to Lackey. And I have a Shatter for Vial, so automatically kind of baseline good. Now this turn's tricky. There's like a lot to consider here. Because I want to be able to use this Skirk, which means like I want to go like Vial and War Marshal, but then that means basically I'm scared of losing to I really want to shatter their Vial, but I also don't want to lose to Lackey Pyrokinesis. So the way I do this is I end up waiting on shattering the Vial, and I also like really play around Pyro here. And that I don't sacrifice this front half of the War Marshal, because if they Pyro here, then I'll still have a 1/1 left over. And then I use the front half to port once it's safe. Another Lackey. Leave Vial on 2 here. My mana is bad. And I don't know which of these I want to use this turn, actually. Sling Gang is a punish, because these 4 drops are going to be delayed. Don't attack. Don't do anything. Let things go. And now I'm going to shatter their Vial. So I'm presuming that they have some 3-drop they want. I'm like thinking about like Matron for Chain Whirler type stuff. Also, I give up porting this turn, because if they do have a Pyro or a Chain Whirler, natural Chain Whirler, I need to be able to sack something and then expert the Lackey. I think that's what they have, yeah. Pyrokinesis, Pitch, Pashlik Mons. They have 1 card, so take out the Lackey. Now we're like in good shape. We have 2 less lands, but 2 very good cards in hand. And they're Crater Maker. I think, yeah, my opponent doesn't blow up my Vial, which I think is like a pretty large mistake. Like, why let me just Ringleader? Like, I hit another 4-drop, which is awkward, and I bottom 2 lands into Cabal Therapy. I mean, the second Vial makes things a lot easier, but now they pop it. War Marshal. I was really glad that was not a second Crater Maker. All thoroughly uncastable therapy. They pay Echo. So they're down to 1 land this turn. So nothing scary can happen. So at this point, I'm just trying to avoid Muxus. Because I have a decent guess that that is their last card. So if they draw a land, they can cast Muxus if I don't port them. So I decide it's worth not playing the Vial in order to port them. Because with a Matron and a Sling Gang, I can actually close this game pretty quickly. And I also just need to delay until I draw Black Source as well. Get Chain Whirler. Because I like need to clear these to actually start attacking. Upkeep Whirler. Draw the 4th Aether Vial. They're 13, continue to port. They draw a Vial. I think I miscount here. I thought this was lethal, and so I put in the Sling Gang now, which is very wrong. I'm 1 short anyway. So that was definitely a mistake. But there's nothing they can really do from that position. No, that was game 2. So game 3. Stands sick. Stands bad against exactly turn 1 Lackey into Muxus, but good against basically everything else. I have a turn 1 Vial. I have double Vial. Oh yeah. So I don't play Therapy here because Therapy could let me lose to Lackey. Right? It throws off my curve. Because I want to play Matron next turn. And Flashback Therapy, potentially. So I'm doing everything a turn later if I do it this way. But I think it's pretty good to just not die. Also, if they played a turn 3 War Chief and then like filed something in, I would kill the War Chief and that'd be good. So playing it, very conservative line there. And they're just passing. So now the Vials no longer, also War Marshal's good insurance. Now, also just insane with this Therapy. So question is, what do you name this Therapy? I think it's pretty straightforward here. Actually, you name Matron. It's the best card in the circumstance. It's generally the best card in the matchup, aside from Muxus, which is like a million years away, and I can just Flashback Therapy. So their hand is Land, Matron, Expert, Muxus. So we did hit on the first side of Therapy, which is insane. And then we get to go War Marshal. Flashback Therapy. An opponent is like, they don't want to lose their Muxus, but they don't want to lose, two Munitions Experts. So, I don't know. I think putting in one is like okay. Because if they don't put in, if they don't respond at all, I probably just name Munitions Expert and then plan to kill them before they get this file up to 6 or another 2 lands. But I think they overdo it because they put in both experts, and now it's like, oh, I wanted to name Muxus anyway. So now their hand is Cavern. Maybe like double Vial. So this is just like the easiest Matron for Ringleader turn of all time. Your finds Tarfire, Ringleader, Cratermaker, which is obviously very, very good. They do top deck a Matron, so bit of the Thoughtseize bug thing going on there. They get to Matron for Ringleader. And their Ringleader is also, yeah, their Ringleader is actually even better. Get rid of Adam. Matron, Ringleader, and a War Marshal. So this game's suddenly close. Because I need my second Ringleader to be good. Expert's not bad. So my hand is just like removal and card draw. Like that's the whole hand. And we hit more removal. No more card draw though. Like they can continue the chain and I can't. So it's like, okay, I do need to get this game over with because they have a Matron and I don't. Oh, they still have that Ringleader in their hand. So Matron and Ringleader are their 2 cards. So I want to take out their Vial because that makes the Matron worse. Plus I want to push damage. Block. They know that I'm the beatdown here because they have Matron and I don't. Pop their Vial. So they get Gem Palm, which is understandable. They gotta, in order to push damage ever, they need to kill the Trash Master here. Plus, kill your best thing, draw a card is good. Attack for a bunch. No, I take out the ringleader, and I actually decide to take this 4. Going to 8's a little sketchy against Sling Gang. But I'm thinking I'm actually like, kind of close to killing them. And I think I was 1 short, right? If I go Violin War Chief, Crater Maker, Lackey, Expert, so I can play all these, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So I'm 2 damage short of lethal here. So I'm still gonna push some damage, but holding some stuff back. And with 2 removal spells up, essentially, and a burn spell in hand, even if they go Sling Gang, I can kill it in response to ETB triggers and not die. This Skirk is kind of terrifying. I almost like killed a bunch of stuff, tried to kill 2 things in response to Skirk, but the reality is, if they have Muxus, they can still cast it. So it would just be better to save my removal spells and hope that their Muxus doesn't hit Sling Gang. But so they have the ringleader instead, so no Muxus, thank God. And so they have another decent ringleader, but these aren't really action cards. These are more enablers, and we're kind of past that stage of the game. So cycle jump home, and the Sling Gang is obviously giving me more than lethal. Like even if they had Pyro there, I can respond to CTPs. We gen them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we tar fire them for lethal. We had exact lethal through a Kinesis. That's the game. This was like one of the most interesting Goblin Mirrors I've played in a long time, maybe ever. This one was really good. Cabal Therapy clutch as hell. We hit a Matron and a Muxus and got them to play 2 experts suboptimally. So that's just like such good value. And we flash back using a Mog War Marshal. Like, it's good. All right, round 2 here. On the draw, one lander with no had the monkey, but that seems very ambitious to keep this hands much better. Tundra Portent tells you everything about what you're playing against. Mux is kind of a cool draw. Glad to have it. You know, I'm playing against a control deck for some capacity. I didn't play my land pre-combat because I wasn't sure if I was gonna hold up Expert, play Creator Maker, or port them. Like if they're playing Icefang Quaddle, you get punished for not playing out the Badlands. I mean the Bloodstained Mire. But Portent usually means the white or blue-white red miracles, not Bant. So that was the gamble I took, and it didn't actually pay off. And porting. And they got the Triome, Jeskai Triome, which is like, huh. Now what's going on? Scalding Tarn. Wow's phenomenal draw. Fog gets forced, pitching force. Happy with that. And okay. Oh god, I pressed the button too many times. Well, a lot of things are happening. Game. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and not watch that one at hyperspeed. We can actually talk about plays. All right, turn 1. Turn 1. Okay. So I want to talk about the decision to play Creator Maker there. My concern at this point was dying to Jace. Like, if I play the Vial and then port them, or not Jace, Mentor. If they play Mentor there, and they have another Force Ult, which is unlikely, like they just went Force Pitch Force, but it felt like if I continue waiting and I'm not making land drops, then I just get stuck in the same, like, attack you for one, port you, like, for forever, and at a certain point it stops being good enough. So I needed to get a second piece of pressure on the board. And opponent goes Expressive Iteration, hit a Flooded Strand. So, okay. Don't draw land, which is rough. They're not killing my things, which is fine with me. Tapping like this, both around Back to Basics and, though, obviously they don't Back to Basics in their deck. If you register Back to Basics in a Triome, I don't know. What's up with your brain? So here I was thinking Jace, but Mystic Sanctuary, get back, Expressive Iteration. Now it's Mentor. So the fact they played Mentor onto the board with Creator Maker tells me that they have at least a Brainstorm, maybe a Plow. At this point, it's actually more likely that they have Plow than Brainstorm. So don't do anything here. Cavern's such a good draw. And to play around as much as possible, like if you just go Expert here, it like kind of sucks. I want to save this Expert for a Jace, honestly. So they Brainstorm, and in response, I do end up using the Expert, which I guess I felt comfortable doing that because I drew Cavern for Ringleader, so like Jace is a lot more killable. Plus this way I get to keep attacking. No Terminus. Rest of Iteration. Finds a Vista. Presumably that Ponder. I mean, they're at 8 and I have a Sling Gang in hand and a Cavern. Like, my hand is like as stacked as it gets. So it seems pretty hard for them to stabilize out of this. I just need to not die to like a sudden entreat. So here I thought it was worth it. Just go for Muxus. They can probably Terminus me, but like I'm sacking one Goblin, you know. And now I get, this is nice. Major information there because I might want to Muxus again. So snap Brainstorm. Now I get to pop the token, so at least I clear their board. I probably didn't need to do that, honestly. I probably just let them block and then kill both things and keep another Goblin in play. Yeah, that was actually kind of stupid. So, the Terminus, I could have one more Goblin play, which would be 1 point of damage going at their face. So, I do actually sack some... I want to keep Pashlik in the deck. But I think I sack Skirk Muxus here. Put them to 5. Here's Jace. And now it's Ringleader time. I could have tapped for Expert, but I don't know. It seemed that relevant. I think it's plowed. Fair enough. Port. Oh, yeah. So I don't port or anything because I want... I was thinking if they like play something like on their turn, then I'll like end step port a white source. Because I'm so close to killing them with just Sling Gang, so I just don't want them to have white mana up. So I was hoping they would do something, but they have 4 white sources, so kind of past that point. I think I just plow check them again. No, yeah, I'll play second Muxus, yeah. Hit kind of nothing. So if they do have another Terminus, then it's kind of a problem. But obviously, they need another Terminus, and I don't think they actually have it. So their plan is to kill everything and make Monastery Mentor tokens, which is lol counterbalance. And now we can just have a deterministic win here. Like, I guess if they plow Sling Gang in response to the ETBs, no, I can still, yeah, even if they had plow for Sling Gang, plow on their own mentor, I'm still able to kill them. That's technically possible, but unlikely. So Bant Miracles with Expressive Iteration is kind of cool, but also the fact that their mana base looks the way it does means that I don't really have to worry about back to basics, which is really nice. So sided out 2 lackeys, the Weirding, Trashmaster. I think that's it. I brought in 3 blasts and 3 blasts and guess we'll find out. Oh, Tarfire. Great hand. Turn 1 Needle Wasteland tells you that they are obviously not comfortable with their mana situation. There's an argument to lead on Lackey there to try to bait out a prismatic ending, because the Vial is much more valuable than a Lackey is, but I don't know. Ragavan's nice here. I decide not to play it because I don't want to overplay into a drawn Terminus. I just think this card's going to be way better if I'm dashing it every turn compared to just playing it. So, both. And now it's dash time. I actually hit the Mentor that they put on top, which is a little bit gross. I don't play the Creator Maker. I don't want to play the Creator Maker until I can, like, freely blow up the needle if they go to kill it. If they went for Jace there, then I could go, like, in response to the Brainstorm, Expert it, and then Tarfire it. And if they force Tarfire, then I get to dash Monkey and kill Jace. It's important. I think they shuffle. No, they don't shuffle. Okay. Vial's very, very good. Yeah, I think I play a little too conservative here, and I play the Creator Maker instead of playing the Monkey. I think I should have dashed Monkey here. But I wanted to wait until the Vial was on 1 to dash the Monkey. Sling Gang's a nice pickup. Still no Matrons or Ringleaders, though. Gets Hydro Blasted. Fair enough. My 1-drop eating a Hydro Blast on turn 5 is A-okay with me. Dramatic Ending is a little bit of a bummer. Jace is also pretty good. So, response to Brainstorm, Expert, they force, pitch force. Still get to kill the Jace. Mentor. It's the last card in hand, so you're free to Critter Maker. And then I'll be able to jump home this Monk after I get Sling Gang in play. Mystic Sanctuary, back Expressive Iteration, play Meddling Mage on Matron. Good name. So let's use our mana efficiently. Sling Gang down, Expressive Iteration. It's a land. I didn't know whether or not they had one or two Mystic Sanctuaries. I think they only have one, but at the time I didn't know. So Wasteland's needled, so not gonna happen. War Marshal. Jump on. I probably could have. I didn't need to play this pre-combat. That was just a mistake. Not really playing around Snapcaster here, but I don't think they have it, so. So they have it next turn. A little surprised they don't go for the Snap Plow, but maybe they just feel like they need gas to actually have a chance in this game. Portent. Plow. I sack both. I don't want to necessarily pay Echo. But I like Amuxus, then I obviously want to slam it this turn. More lands. Take the trade-off. They're at 5. I got 2 tokens in play. I don't play the Cavern here because they might think that counterspells are relevant when they are not. The Terminus. Draw another Cavern. Basically just waiting to draw a Matron Ringleader Amuxus at this point and hope that they don't find a Jace before that happens. Pretty sure Jace or another Mentor would be the only like good draws in their deck. Find the Ringleader. Finds a Muxus and a Matron. Wow. I don't know why they fetched there. It's Sling Gang. Gee. They saw a lot of cards this game. But yeah. That was a pretty sick one. I was pretty happy with how I played that game too, especially. Alright, this one. On the play here. His hand does one thing. And it does not lose to Port Vial. Wait, this was disgusting, actually. Like, hitting the second lackey is, like, actually not bad, and then we get to Crater Maker plus Wasteland you, like, it's dead. Like, so, assume D&T. It's just, I'm not gonna assume the mirror. D&T's just much more popular. So, sideboard, 2 lackeys out, 2 power drivers out, 2 monkeys out, and then Needle, Tarfire, Pyrokinesis, and 2 therapies come in. This hand's like, honestly, a little bit close because Violent Port is so good, but you're on the draw. And it's just like this hand dies to Stoneforge Mystic Cauldron like so bad. And I think I keep this. Like, I don't want to go to 5. This hand at least has a functional mana base, and the 2-card combo is here. So toss back a Badlands. Plains. Oh, they mulled to 5, right? So Plow Lanky into Stoneforge Recaldra is a very, very good 5. I'm like, fuck, am I just gonna lose? I gotta find like removal into Warren Weirding, draw Tarfire, and I draw Cabal Therapy, and it is good. I do kind of regret putting back that land this whole game though, because of that port, but yeah, so their hand is land, Plains Port Cauldra, so they had a really good start and then no follow-up. Which I guess is kind of like what the London Mulligan does. Vial's a really good draw though. But then they drew Vial last. I guess they drew Skyclave last turn and they drew Vial this turn. So they have a really good turn there. This is my one opportunity to play a through drop. And so War Chief is the play. Double port. Take out the Stoneforge. I don't want them to be able to wisp the Stoneforge in the future. Just seems like way worse for me than wisping Skyclave. Crater Maker is not bad. Still being double ported. Expert's not a terrible draw. This is War Chief like being good, right? I do not play around Thalia. And I don't really want to flashback this therapy yet until they show me something. Like a stone, like, I don't know. It's hard. It's going to be hard with a Violin 3 to like be able to snab anything, you know, seeing it coming. So Recruiter. So I probably like, there's a world where I'm supposed to name like flashback therapy last turn and name Wisp or Recruiter. I mean, I probably should name Wisp because Recruiter is a 2 of and Wisp is a 3 to 4 of. And they get, I think they get a little too fancy here because it doesn't, it means they don't get to port me. But I understand why they did it. But like unlocks my mana for a turn and my War Chief is still here. And this is just like the sickest. So I know they have a Wisp in hand. So I get to go Cabal Therapy, target Wisp, and then Crater Maker pops both of them. Ace? Maybe I should just throw this damage at their face. Right? Because they're putting in the Wisp no matter what. I guess the damage forces them to choose to wisp the Wisp rather than wisp the Skyclave, so I get to kill both Wisps instead of killing Wisp Skyclave, which is better because the Wisp is in the air and it's just like a lot more dangerous. Is chat working? We'll check. No one's saying anything. Okay. This looks fine. Oh, wait. I do want to see. Is that sized wrong? Let's see. Yeah, it's cut off a little bit. 1 second here. Guess that's not draggable. I guess I'll just have to fix that later. It's not a big deal though. Okay. So I don't know. I think that play is kind of, yeah. It's only 1 point of damage. It's probably, I know. I think I probably did it correctly. I think. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. Just hold up my Wasteland. I thought about wasting the Karakas. So this. But I don't know. It's like I really don't want to get double ported. Did our opponent register Yorion? They did not. Oh, yeah, they cast Cataclysm here, which is ambitious. And I know they kept the plains, so I keep the Pashlik. And I draw Badlands like a savage. Other thing. Now they're just like very dead. They hit them to 1 and then they can't block either of these without dying. Oh my god. Jeez, Mighty Man, Teacher Dog. Thanks to the 2 more gift subs. That's awesome. Gifted 7 so far. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Froggy the Prince and Slam Dunk. Thanks to the, or welcome to the channel. Thanks. Enjoy your emotes. What are you supposed to say? All right, so Cabal Therapy, good card. We were super dead to plow into Stoneforge Cauldron. If not for, we would have needed Tarfire, Worm Weirding, or Cabal Therapy on that turn. I guess Pyrokinesis, so we had like 6 draws there. Otherwise, the game would have gone much longer, and we probably would have lost. Round 4. Played with Sting instead of Weirding. All right, where's my timeout button? A timeout button? Oh, that's cool. This hand's like very close. 2 Caverns is nice. 2 red sources, like actual red sources. Ragavan's cool, but they're both Badlands. If one of them was a mountain, this hand's a lot better. But like, you're playing Crater Maker on an like tapped out on turn 2, and then you like want to play War Chief, but if you're like, the problem is there's a decent shot if your opponent has like a removal spell or 2, this expert never has to kill anything. So I don't remember if I keep her mulligan. Yeah, mulligan. Cool. And this hand's like higher upside, but scary. But I do keep it. And I'm playing as Painter. Draw land. Good sign. Wasteland, that Great Furnace. Because if they want to activate Welder to get a land drop, that is fine with me. Painter, which is terrifying. Draw Ringleader. So, have to kill the Welder, basically. Nothing good comes of letting Welder live. And I'm doing it now so they don't, like... It's unlikely that it's good for them, but there's a universe where they would, like, weld out Painter and get a Great Furnace, but obviously they're not going to do that right now because that means the lackey hits them. So this is the time to take out the Welder. And I'm really hoping that next turn I'll draw a land so I can Matron for another Expert or Jump Home. This makes me think they just don't have red sources, so I actually think wasting this Great Furnace did me a lot of favors. Draw an Expert, not castable, but now, you know, we've Trash Master in our main deck, so I was just like, okay, no Grindstone, Grindstone, Grindstone. And they do not have Grindstone. And they're just like getting it dead from there. So I think they're probably just stuck with red cards in their hand. Wasteland, good card. Oh yeah, that last hand was a little awkward. Like double Cavern, Ragavan, Tarfire, just like the for a mono red hand with 2 red sources. You know, worst mana ever. So I boarded. I shaved like a vial in case they're playing Karn. I shaved 2 Ringleaders, 1 Muxus, and I brought in the Needle, the Pyrokinesis, the Tarfire. Even though it's not very, it doesn't kill Painter, but it kills Welder and Goblin Engineer. I'm assuming is in their deck. Shaved a Sling Gang. Just like it's just like doesn't interact with them really. Go to 6. They have good taste in mountains. Jump Home's really nice because they play goblins too, so Jump Home becomes live pretty quickly. That Braid was rude. Port's a good draw though. Painter is terrifying because I'm like, okay, and then they name red, so I'm like, okay, my lands aren't getting Pyroblasted, so that's cool. War Chief would be a good draw, except for the Pirate Spellbomb on board, so I kind of was like, I kind of have to draw land to win this game. So I'm just going to go straight for Trashmaster and hope I rip it. This card's kind of interesting. It's a 3 mana 2/3 ETB, make a colorless Thopter, flying, sacrifice an artifact, tap, sacrifice an artifact, choose one, exile the top card. You can play it till the end of next turn. And if your next turn, and then target creature +2/+2/+0 until end of turn. So, kind of a cool thing. I'm just really scared of Grindstone. Draw a Vial, not a 4th land. Big time bummer. Second Abrade. And they pop the Spell Bomb. So here is a bit of a choice. You play Sling Gang. Continue to hope they don't find Grindstone plus like a Soul Land or an LED or a Petal or a Mox Opal. And then hope to go Sling Gang. If they kill it, you don't really care because you have 2 tokens and they play Trashmaster, Shatter everything. Or do you just play Trashmaster, play that you won't die to Grindstone, basically. And I do opt to go for the Trashmaster. Also, they had 3 removal spells, and I don't think Painter plays that many. Also, they don't have a removal spell, they can't attack. So they go Ichor Wellspring to Lightning Bolt. I'm a little bummed out, but I would think they would have sacrificed this. I don't know what they're trying to hit there. They play Ragavan. Yes, I am doing that. Man, the chat is really... Hold on. We got this. Aha! Did it. Found where to click. Yes. I'm doing collaboration with Dukes. He's going to play Goblins League and then come to the channel, and we're going to talk about his matches, basically. I'm doing that with both Dukes and Min from Min-Max Block, and I'm very excited for it. It's kind of funny. Dukes and I had like started streaming at very similar times, and like our like numbers are very similar. And we collaborated like kind of right when we were both getting started for the most part. It was like we'd both only been streaming for, I don't know, maybe like six months. He started a little bit before me, like maybe like 2 months before me. So it's, I don't know. I like Dougal a lot. He's good. He's a good dude. Duke still in the deck when he realized Matron was a better Green Sun. I don't know. He hasn't played it yet. Gotta get after him. All right, so they got a monkey. So it's Sling Gang time. Try to get him off the board. I don't play. So you could go like War Chief Pashlik here, but I don't want to block with either War Chief Pashlik on monkey, right? So I thought this was just like safest play. I mean, also just like best play. I don't wasteland them because next turn I want to go 3-drop plus Pashlik. Or Pashlik plus Jump Home, so I actually want all 5 mana. Rewarded, anyway, for keeping the wasteland around. Block. So like, look, like that Ragavan was so bad. Imperial Recruiter. I think that gets another Painter. Oh, they get a Welder. Yeah. Makes sense. And they have another Ragavan. And now I'm like, man, I really don't want to wasteland them. I really just want to get this Muxus into play. So this is a little awkward. I either have to accept them untapping with Welder, which is really bad for me. That would be extremely dangerous. Or I have to accept Ragavan hitting me. Also, I'm just accepting that they'll get a construct. That's not that big a deal. So I think I'm resigned to taking a monkey hit. Seasoned Pyromancer with 0 cards in hand is pretty good. Mox Opal. Yeah, so I think I just take it. It's like, okay, what are they really going to hit that's all that terrifying? Yeah, Goblin Lackey, cool. And arguably should just go like Matron for like Mog War Marshal and like machine gun stuff and start attacking, but like I just want to slam this Muxus because I think with a Matron in hand, whatever the Muxus gives me, I can just burn them out. Despite I don't really care how many constructs they make. I think I grab a Crater Maker here, yeah. I grabbed the Crater Maker because if they get a Needle or Spyglass for Sling Gang, I want the answer for that. All archetypes will become Monkey. Yeah, maybe. Get a land, Grindstone, but can't painter me. Can't paint me? Can't paint me. Kill the Imperial Creator instead of the Ragavan here in case their last card in hand isn't their Ragavan. I don't want to be able to play another blocker before the end of turn. And now we're just kind of in kill you mode. So we can swing with the team. Make a construct. Shatter one of them. Kill monkey. And this is just more than cool. Do all decks want make mana draw cards? Yep. I mean, it's not quite that simple. Because card does need some amount of support, or it needs to be like a sideboard juke, like Sneak and Show. People like want to board out removal, and that's like, they have monkey, so I can't leave in. I have to leave in some number of like Source of Plowshares or whatever. But I think it's like a totally reasonable card in like Painter. Oh, like I don't know why like get on like you shouldn't get on Painter's case for playing Ragavan. It's just like and I think it's like a little weird that it's that it's in Goblins, that I'm playing in Goblins, but I mean it does help solve the curve problem. Like the floor for a red 1-drop is like pretty low as far as a Goblin's playable. Because we really want one. We just don't have like that many good ones. This is the last one. Oh yeah, this match was kind of crazy. Monkey's a red version, worst red version of Deathright Shaman. I don't like the Deathright Shaman comparisons because it's Goblin Cadets. It's way more conditional in how it makes mana than Deathright is, or Deathright was, and it isn't graveyard hate at the same time. Pretty straightforward games here so far. My opponent's like passing. I'm like, okay, is this a combo deck? Like, what's going on? Brainstorm, then Fatal Push. I'm like, okay, so it's like bug stuff. Bug decks almost universally have bad mana, so I hit the Underground Sea. Trying to avoid abrupt decay. My thoughts use me. Take the Sling Gang, which is kind of interesting. Go land. Here's my 3-mana 3/3. There's a Pay Echo game. Here it is. Opponent goes, yeah, this is funny. Delver, Hierarch. So, man, I wish I had held this Chain Ruler, but I mean, obviously they're not going to play those things until I use the Chain Ruler because they know about it. It does make me question why they took this Sling Gang instead of the Chain Ruler. But drawing more lands, but I mean, they're at 7. I'm at 19. Grist is kind of like, aw. Wait, they blind flip the Delver to push, as you do, and then they play Grist. But they don't have Revolt, actually. So they can't kill my Chain Ruler yet. Top deck a Ringleader, like I've been waiting to do all game. Expert Pile Driver is great. And opponent messes up. They don't float. I think that the first strike messed them up. They didn't float the mana for the push. Kill Grist. Technically speaking, I should have... Oh no, they can't play Snuff Out. They're at 4. I think they concede here. That was it, yeah. So Bug Delver with Grist and Hierarch, which is weird, to say the least. So I sideboarded kind of awkwardly because this opponent's deck is confusing. I cut all the lackeys, and this is something that you can only do when you have Ragavan. You can cut lackeys against... You can cut down to 0 lackeys against like a Delver deck. Obviously, it's like a very mid-rangey Delver deck, but like it's a Delver deck. 2 blasts in, Tarfire in. I cut Weirding because they're playing Ignoble Hierarch. That seems really bad. Relics in. 2 Pyrokinesis in. Tense. Oh yeah, I throw this game really hard actually. So turn 1 Delver. Monkey. Blind flip. They hold back, so they don't have a removal spell. So for what it's worth, if this monkey was a Goblin Lackey, I'm pretty sure I'm in a better spot this game because then I can expert the Delver because they obviously don't have a removal spell or else they would have attacked. And then I decide, you know, I've got an extra land drop in hand. I want to mess up their mana because Bug Delver is bad mana, and I have a removal spell for a Hierarch if they were to play that this turn. They passed, so don't have a land. Yo, Scare Money won't make money. Thanks, Dan. 15 months, Prime. Appreciate you. So, Pile Driver time. They draw their land. They play a Goyf. And now, this is a tough call. There's 2 real options. Technically 3. Wasteland again, because they've missed a land drop, so we know that they don't have another land in hand, right? Wasteland them super appealing. But kind of time walk yourself too, right? Because you don't get to expert plus pop relic, kill Goyf, attack with Pile Driver. That's what I want to do. I guess a line I hadn't considered in the moment was actually just attack with Pile Driver, let damage resolve, and then pop relic. That's kind of bad against, like, that puts me on nothing on board when I wasteland them, and I just like hold up expert and like, you know. So I don't like that line. Alternatively, I can play Matron, get something. Not sure what it would be. Probably Creator Maker to get for Plague Engineer. But I don't really want to tap out because if they abrupt decay my relic, then the Goyf is just gonna like stick around for actual forever. So it's kind of a tough call. I think I do wasteland them. Yeah, hit black. Like I've already hit 1 Underground Sea. put him down to more black sources. Just accept that I'm kind of time walking myself. Brainstorm bails them out like big time. I take my hit. Maybe we could have blocked there actually. Block and pop and then play Matron on an empty board. That's actually probably better. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Because now we're just like, it's like fine. Like obviously this Relic is still very good, but we have 4 cards, more mana. Echo Driver line doesn't lose me the driver. All right. Yeah, they were tapped out. Yeah, I could just attack there. Okay, so I missed a damage for sure. I draw another Brainstorm. Delver. I mean, they have 2 cards. It kind of feels like I can't lose, so I think I start playing loose because I can feel the 5-0, and I'm just like, okay, I'm in a really, really good spot. And then I just get like, this is bad. Matron, get a Ringleader, which is greedy. They blind flip, or no, they don't blind flip. They flip to Decay, which is like fine. And I draw another Wasteland. Okay, let's just fucking Wasteland him again. Endurance. I'm like, okay, fine. A Ringleader hits Slinging. I mean, a Chain Whirler Prospector, which are like not really good. They loam. So so I know that their hand is Abrupt Decay, 1 unknown. And I just triple block here and I get Giga blown out by Fatal Push. I don't know. Do they make that attack if they don't have Fatal Push? But also, like, it could just be a bluff. But is that an insane bluff to make? Maybe it is. Anyway, I played this really poorly at this point. I think what I'm probably just a Matron for Expert here. Like a Matron for Muxus, I'm like, okay, I just need to Fade a Wasteland, and then I play Vile. I know they have a Decay in their hand, so like I don't know what I was thinking here. I play the Prospector as well into Decay, and I know the only way I can lose is Wasteland. I have no idea why I do this. And then they top deck another Brainstorm. Like, third Brainstorm. Abrupt Decay, Wasteland, and then I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And then I don't block for some reason, so I put myself dead to the Delver. Yeah. 100% should have blocked. But also, like, I'm waste locked now, so it doesn't really matter. I played those like three turns in a row really, really badly. I think I just got like got too excited, felt too ahead, played loose, got punished. As you do. But also they drew running Brainstorms, so aha. Now this game was a nail biter. So this is like the world's most medium 7. This hand's just so unexciting. Did I board in? Yeah, I bring in a Lackey. I cut a Blast. So I do have 1 Lackey on the play. Yeah, so it's Bug Delver, but it's like super dirtle Bug Delver, right? Like they're playing, you know. I did not keep. I'm scared of the fact that they have Loam in their deck, and I just feel like I can just mold to something way better. I'm worried about them leading on Dork into, you know, pressure. His hand's just very slow. Slow and kind of bad against a wasteland on the cavern. Of course, you get a 0 land or 6 every time you do that. So go to 5, and it's like not even a good 5. Put back War Chief, put back Pile Driver. I'm just like, okay, we won't lose to Plague Engineer. But I keep now knowing what I know. I mean, I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to answer that question because it's like, should you ever do that? Like, obviously, if I knew I would have a 0 land or 6, then I would keep the 7. Like, yes. But you shouldn't look at it that way. I'm really down on cards, so I need to just, like, not... I just need to make good exchanges. Draw land. Okay. Well, we can Matriarch for Ringleader, hope they don't have a Wasteland. Hope to pull back into the game. Here's the Engineer that you can see it coming a mile away. I'm like, okay, well, I really want to... I have the answer to the Engineer and Tarfire, so I really want to get this Ringleader down while I can. Like, while this Cavern's still in play. Hit only an Expert, which is a bummer, but bottom 3 bad draws. I mean, Vial would be acceptable here, but second Engineer, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. You know. But, I mean, this is a good spot for Tarfire. Monkey is excellent here. So, here I get to dash Monkey to test for Force of Will, because I think if they had Force of Will, they would force the Monkey. Tarfire. Attack. Hit a Brainstorm. And, like, these cards are all good. The War Chief's kind of bad, but, like, not that bad, because it's just good as far as making my draws go. But I think it is the card I'm pitching at this Pyrokinesis. So I think I put back... I mean, I'm drawing all these cards again, so it doesn't super matter. Just, it's like, what am I going to need most immediately? So I put back... I think about this a while. I'm, like, clicking on... Yeah. Put back Expert, Pashlik. And I wasteland their Black Source. Just maybe wrong. Goof. But again, they don't have black mana. So here's a Monkey. There's a Crater Maker. And then double Hierarchs. So now it's kind of interesting. Is there a way to kill everything here? I don't think so. Like, hold on. If I take this damage and then I go Pashlik, I go Pyrokinesis. No. Goif's a little bit too big. I know Expert's on top of my deck. So I take out that guy. I maybe should have just gone... I mean, the Crater Maker isn't going to trade with anything that good other than Plague Engineer. So I'd rather, you know, not do that. But maybe I could have gone... I could have taken the 4 and then go Pashlik, crack Crater Maker, kill these 2, and keep the Kinesis. But, like, is the Kinesis getting better than killing 2 of these? I don't know that it is. So do this. And I'm thinking that, well, they kind of want to block, right? And I'll Expert the Goif. Port them? They just let it hit them. So I'm like, okay. Pashlik, port you. Ponder shuffles. Yeah. Deckless Command is maybe updated? No, it's not. That later. Big Rock. Vial is an acceptable draw. Now we're just staring at each other. This is a big ass Goif though. Ponder again. Do I play Ragavan? I'll let you figure out the answers to that question. Ponder, no shuffle, fetch Delta. Thought sees me, which is honestly kind of fine. Pile driver's very nice. Running black sources, and then they have a loam. So I'm like, okay, the game's changed. Ponder again. They have 7 cards in hand. Granted, some of them are probably Force of Will, and 2 of them are lands, so it's not as bad as it looks, but... And now, I know porting them isn't relevant, so I just hold up a Pashlik activation. Wrist. Make a token. Another pile driver. I don't activate the Pashlik, obviously, because it's like I don't want to sack pile driver. So I'm just going to keep holding it up. Relic is clutch. I get to eat loam, and I get to shrink Goyf. And they don't have Force of Will. They have Fatal Push. Yeah, Ragavan's been great. So I get to put the damage on the Goyf. Which is sick. Pop Relic. I don't think porting them is relevant. Like, I'd rather have the potential to draw Expert. And now Ringleader's just like a phenomenal draw. And so I swing 6 at Grist. So I don't want them making our blockers. I'm okay giving up the Ragavan at this point. It's done its job. And then opponent goes fetch, true name, sure name. I'm like, oh shit. You are dead. Ringleader into Ringleader. Swing for 14 unblockable. So that's what we 5-0'd. I mean, I don't... Why are you asking me? Do you need to buy 2 copies? I don't know. Will it get banned? Maybe. Like, I think the card is good. I don't want to tell people to, yes, buy more copies of the $100 card or whatever. Because it's a decent 2 of in Goblins. Like, I don't know. That's just not what I want to do. You could play it as a 1 of 2. Like, you know? Like, I'm happy, like, you're into gobs, but you gotta... Like, I don't know how much does $100 matter to you, right? Is a marginally better Goblins deck list maybe, you know, worth $100 to you? If so, sure, buy a 2nd copy Ragavan. Like, this is a you thing. All right, let's play. Storm has stopped, so power outages on the way. I guess I'll pull up the deck list while we're here. Playing for no reaminer. Yes, please. No, neither of those things. I did have a really sick win against Reanimator with Ragavan, where they had a turn 1 Grizzlebrand, 21 cards with it, and I got to. It's like they whiffed pretty hard, but then they couldn't cast Exhume because I had a Sling Gang in the yard from their grief, and then Ragavan hit Animate Dead, Sling Gang, and they were at 4. I had one Goblin in play. Or no, they went to 1 on the combat, so it actually didn't matter. But it's just like it's such a steal, such a steal. Win game 1 against Reanimator. Who just followed? Senor Ho, thanks for the follow. All right, Illiterate Hand. We're playing against 80 cards. It's probably Death and Taxes, which I felt really good against since I have added the Cabal Therapies back in. All right, this hand's okay. We got an Expert. We got a War Marshal to field the Expert, and then we got a Chain Whirler as follow-up, so... Damn. That's not what I wanted to see. No Stoneforge, please. How do they do this like every fucking game? Yeah. I guess we lose. That's obnoxious. If we had a 1-drop, could probably win, but we didn't, so we died. I guess I mean this is a quite slow hand, so maybe should have mulliganed, but all right, let's just assume that they don't also have Mother of Runes. They also have Mother of Runes. Good for them. You have the best possible D&T hand. They only have the second best possible D&T hand. So block Cauldron, go down to 14. We're in a situation where the War Chief's just like a 1,000,000% chance to die between Plow and Skyclave. It's gonna be really hard to weirding. Double file, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, basically have to hope for no removal spell. So their hand is just like Thalia. Oh, I maybe should have played the Black Source in case I want to like upkeep Expert. Yeah, not really allowed to attack. How do they do it? How do D&T players do it? How just like this does not get any better. They're gonna have the 4th land and they're gonna equip GTA and just end me. Like their deck is they don't have the 4th land. Lucky me. We can maybe draw Crater Maker. Nope. Hey, Trashmaster, you would be good. Format, we're not what the format is. This card's so dumb. Okay. I'm basically only playing because... Oh, they also have Sword. Okay, dude. Okay. Literally doesn't get any better than that. Alright, Ragavan is trash in this matchup. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright. Caracas. Don't think I actually want it. I go back and forth on Caracas versus D&T. We're already at 27 creatures. Granted, 29 goblins. Kind of sucks to leave in Warren Weirding against the white weenie, but it does sometimes kill the Cauldron token. Yeah, double Vial, double Stoneforge, Port, Recruiter. Very good hand. Nope. Okay. There's not a chance in a million years that Cauldron gets banned, so don't worry about it. It's like the least likely thing ever. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna wait for them to play Stoneforge Mystic. It's oh my god. They got Jite? Do they have both? Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. I mean, maybe they just don't get Cauldron because it's super risky to get Cauldron there. They expect the Stoneforge to die. But I don't name Cauldron and they just naturally have it. I'm gonna name him as Jite. It's really stupid not to. Okay, thank God. They brought in Peacekeeper. Lol. Alright. So Jite down. So they play double. Oh my god, you drew a fucking port? Oh my god, that's frustrating. Fuck off. Can I draw a port? Okay. Of course, we drew our second Muxus. Oh, and you drew fucking Batter Skull or whatever. Oh my god, it's a joke. It's an actual joke. And could flashback therapy on Solitude. Nature Plow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Add Yorion. This block is questionable. Land. Have to name port. The fucking natural batter skull is extremely tilting. And this whole match has been extremely tilting because my opponent's deck has a lot of irrelevant cards, and they're really good at not drawing any of them, except for the Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper's really bad. All right, well. No Cauldron for you. Oh, they can just get sword and hit me, and I fucking die. Okay. Yep, opponent found basically all their best cards in their deck on top of their deck. So, yeah, guess I'm dead. Cool. That was a non-match. It literally got to do nothing. Straight up. I mean, they plow into Stoneforge twice in a row. Or they didn't have plow the first time. No, they had it. They just didn't need it. And then natural batter skull. Cool. Can draw, your 4 Spirit Labyrinths, 4 Thalias, Sanctum Prelate, any of your actual hate bears. No, it's not a bad matchup. That was my first D&T loss in a while. Perfectly fine matchup. Still good even, but I mean, if they're gonna have plow into Stoneforge every single time, then yeah, sure. But like they're not. That's just not how math works. is the game Magic the Gathering. It does suck when it goes the way it goes sometimes, though. Yeah, yeah. I am an expert at losing to D&T on stream. It does seem. All right, we resolved Vile against the blue deck. That's a good sign. Windswept Heath. Oh, okay. Windswept Heath in your Miracles deck. Lol. Need to draw land at some point. Volcanic? What? Okay. No, don't prismatic into my vial. Come on. Okay. Shuffled. All right. Really want to draw over Schadenport. Really want to draw Ragavan. Wasteland would be good too, but Ragavan would be better. Okay, green. Greater Maker. Pretty bad. Greater Maker's like almost textless in this matchup. Terminus. Sure. Fuck. Turn 4 Uro. Is a problem. I want a Wasteland for that white source so bad. A little late. We've missed land drops for 3 turns, so we're probably dead. More so than the Uro is the fact that we've missed lands for actual forever. I could try to kill the Uro there. It's just like 0% to work. Annoying. Skill to fairy for free at least. Mm-hmm. Oh, they fucked up. Huh. Nice. Hmm. Pretty sure this Val gets Force of Willed. Deck needs more lands. You would think. Yeah, one hell of a misclick for sure. No. Okay. Guess I'm playing Ragavan. Because I think this is going to get prismatic ending if they didn't force it. Yeah. Just negation. Kind of surprised you wouldn't force negation. Like, kind of weird. Man, one wasteland would have just like absolutely bulldozed them. Well, sticking is cool. Oh my god, deck. Come on. This is getting a little ridiculous. The pile driver. I could like attack, damage, expert. It's like really bad against plow though. Bro blue? My vial remains for yet another turn. Oh, thank God we drew a goddamn land. Okay. We have 7 cards. Let's play this. Oh, they've dressed down. That sucks. I mean, yeah, it's like all that stuff, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, doing it now tells me not to block. Or, I mean, it tells me not to attack, rather. Yeah, like stifling the matron is like kind of whatever here. And I won't attack because of endurance. Yep. Basically the most telegraphed creature in the history of Magic. Hmm. I could kill the Uro here, or just completely kill the endurance. They don't have Dell, or they don't have escape fuel. So maybe I just, yeah, I think I just eat the Uro. Okay. I guess dress down could remove first strike. I mean, I'm just supposed to just kill endurance. 4. But I mean, it's just gonna be really hard to kill them. They're at 29. God, if we have a wasteland, they're just dead. A white source, Omega lol. Okay. Okay. Finally drawing lands. Another dress down. Okay. Now we're cooking. I don't think I attack with anything, actually. Shark Typhoon? Waddle. Okay. Okay. I could have attacked the Chain Whirler. Evil Fan, thanks for the follow. Just block. Sucks that our Chain Whirler's gone. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, Pashlik the Flyers has some merit, but it's also like very unlikely that that works. They've seen 0 plows. They just like definitely have a plow. So I think we're ringleadering. Okay. Forge. Let's see if War Chief pulls a plow out of them. Taking it. Am I not lackey there? Because I want to hold up jump home. Okay, they're at 18. Pass. I might terminus here. Other endurance. Sure. They're trying to kill me. They put their Uro back in their deck. Okay. Oh, they have another one? Okay. Prismatic ending for 3 kills me. Jace bounce kills me. Fuck, I should have. Fuck. Man. I should have held back one more creature. I should have held back one more creature. Fuck. Alright, I fucked that up. Well, our ringleader was gonna brick, but I definitely could have played that better. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about any of that. I mean, I was thinking about second endurance, but I wasn't thinking about uh removal that wouldn't gain me life. Yeah. There's a chance we get there if I don't do that. But I mean, we'd four lands and a vial on top of our deck, so probably not. Their mana looked yikes. They're playing 4 colors, so boo. Boo. Not bad. Now keep in mind that that game they had a turn 4 Uro and he missed our 3rd land drop for like 6 turns or something. Ponder shuffle. Let's draw a land. Let's draw a land. Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls. Okay, it's okay too. Man. Plows, sure. Getting really lucky with our goddamn land drops, but I guess so are they. Relic's not bad. Prismatic ending my relic. I think I'm popping it. Oh, that's good. All right, that's good too. No, stop. Library model? No, thank you. Force of will. Pitch chase. All right. really want to get one of these 3-drops in play, but I also want to wasteland them. I have Monkey main deck too. Let's see if they block. Fine. I was not gonna do it, but no, fucking top deck brainstorm. Take a punish unless they whiff. All right, that's basically a whiff. They play Pashlik, and then if I draw a land for Sling Gang, they die. Kind of want to get this under address down though. Okay, it gets forced. Pitch Uro, deal. Okay. Desperation brainstorms. Seed. Nice. Okay. Yep. All right, deck lands and spells. You know what? Honestly, this isn't that bad. Can't stumble to 6. Funky. Now, will we cast it? We dash it. Now we have a 2-drop, so that makes dashing a little less appealing. Prismatic ending, that's like kind of. I knew it. I knew it. Classic. Well, that's playable. Did I play that pre-combat because Containment Priest? My Terminus senses are kind of tingling. Yeah, it's like okay. Ace. That's the cost of not playing Greater Maker. It's a big time cost. I should have thought about that. letting them slam Jace here is really rough. Don't have force either. Okay. I feel like this game would have been over if I had just dashing the monkey would have been good. This feels like dress down. Those are good. Really good. Well, now this is probably endurance. Could be endurance plus plow. It's the best way to play around endurance plus plow. It's all at Jace. And endurance. Actually, endurance plus plow, I can't. I would lose a lot of my board. So if I send everything at Jace, then endurance, block ringleader, plow pile driver, I expert the Jace. So the Jace dies, but then they have endurance and I have matron and an expert. I guess that's not that bad. And that's worst case scenario. Actually, I just get to expert the. They do it now before the pilot. Like if they wanna, they don't want me to gain life. Then I get to expert and kill the Jace and kill the endurance as well. Yeah, if they swords early. Oh really? Interesting. Yeah, I can. I don't know if I actually do though. I might just like file in the Crater Maker and then expert next turn. See if the expert for the next Jace as well, possibly. Also better against Terminus. I can Crater to kill it. Yeah. Just don't know that I have to yet, right? Okay. Well, well, well. I have all the War Chiefs still in the deck. Rough dress down if they have that. Attack face munitions expert Jace. Because I wasn't sure that I had to. I'm a little tempted to actually go Sling Gang pre-combat. This could be dressed down. And then I expert in response. Or no Terminus, please. If they hardcast it, I drain them for 5 Slime Muxos, they probably die. Okay, they take 4. Feels like hardcast Terminus, but then you go to 2. And then just like a Muxus hitting anything. Oh, okay. They're digging. Mm-hmm. Under shuffle. Look pretty dead. I play a band and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. I can't dress down. They have Containment Priest. I am sad. And it like trades with the pile driver and they are dying. Okay. I think I just matron War Chief and that kills them, right? They only have 1 card, so. Crunch. Nice. That was a good match. I think that's like a big part of the Bant matchup is just like anticipating It feels like a lot of their plays are kind of telegraphed, and so actually it's not that hard to play around things. Ragavan I maybe could have gotten more use out of. Steve? But overall, all right. Lost the D&T nut draw. Beat Bant. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, grab some more water. Don't go anywhere. I will be back in a minute. All right. Let's do the 0-1 into 4-1 that I'm most proficient at. Wow, 69 new viewers, nice. Impulsive tempo on the draw. This is a funny hand. I think I'm keeping it. Draw a red land and the hand is like perfect. Draw a colorless land and the hand's awkward, but still functional. Steam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh, chat. This is never a good sign. All right, well, we drew the land. I'm going to assume it's a reason to get Badlands here. I guess Worn Weirding is a reason. That's not enough of a reason. Oh, no, not this deck. Fuck. This deck so much. Well, we could dash Monkey and try to hit Karn. And then they will lose. Oh, they just have the combo. Cool. So they can echo. Oh, they just also have Karn. Cool. This matchup is extremely heinous, and we're on the draw. Yeah, LED. And they have echo. Anyway. Yeah, fucking. And now they can go infinite. If they didn't have the petals, we could kill the Karn. We drew a land. Oh. Okay. Did not draw a land. Oh no, we can still kill Karn. Not that it matters. Yeah, this is like colorless Belcher, basically. But Assault Monolith plus Mesmeric Morb lets you control. You can just like echo a million times. So they get complete control over their draw step here. Build a ballista. Sure you don't want to? Oh, they didn't know. Okay. Well, so they 100% can echo again. Okay. Ah, cool. Our hand is infinitely worse. I think they can, but I don't know for certain, so I'm just gonna let them go. I mean, they've used 2 echoes, so they can't. Okay, they have Mystic Forge now, so now I'm pretty sure I'm deterministically dead. I don't know. Yeah. Like, how do they actually kill me from here? Because they don't have infinite mana, right? I to do. Yeah. Okay, there's a Karn. Aetherflux Reservoir. Okay. That is honestly very funny. Yeah, this does seem like a very miserable deck to play online. I mean, it looks like a miserable deck to play, period. But I don't know a human being who would find this fun. But okay, Versus Saga. I guess that's to be expected. I mean, I'm getting full info of their deck. As well deck for Judge. Yeah, it's just like very close to Four Horsemen in terms of slow play. People find Sean's up for 8 years straight. Yeah, well, those people don't have souls. We all know that. Pretty sure I'm actually boarding in Tarfire. Our card's not good here. Surgical kind of sucks, but like maybe like Therapy Surgical Mystic Forge can fuck him up. Ah, if you were a lackey. Ugh. I don't think this is good enough. Like Lackey into Sling Gang. This is like all the combo decks. This is like the weakest Lackey into Sling Gang matchup. Oh, great. This hand's unkeepable. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does top deck well? Or we toss back the Wasteland. Keep a spell. Ah, this is pretty clearly correct. Your worst opponent. I just fucking fuck me, I guess. Yeah, Tarfire, nice. Yeah. Do I even play it? I guess I do. Tarfire you. I'm supposed to save it for shooting Karn. Okay. Am filled with regret that I did not hold the Tarfire. No, the other one. Man, shit sucks. Tarfire would have been so good. All right, whatever. I'm over it. I don't care. Hideous matchup. I guess our 7 No, or 6. Locking to Sling would have been good enough. Maybe I overmulligan. Maybe the deck's just like... maybe I'm supposed to keep that. I was a little surprised by the defense grid. Like, genuinely surprised they left it. I guess they're like just hedging for Mind Break. I don't know. Their hand just like looked kind of bad to me, so I'm kind of surprised they even kept it, but I guess it was turn to Mystic Forge. You just always keep that. Mystic Forge and an LED. Okay, no, that's fine. Turn 1 defense grid, turn 2 Mystic Forge LEDs. Probably good enough to get going. Thoroughly mediocre hand. Let's keep. I feel like it's a little annoying that I feel like my luck immediately runs out when I'm on stream. Fine with this getting Force of Will. So we got 2. Nice. Oh my god. Keep 6 lands? Yeah. I mean, Vial's really good. Play more mana dorks. Play more mana dorks. It's Aluren. Don't want to draw a land. They're fucking stifle me. Well, that's a very confusing time to brainstorm. What? Why would you ever do that? That's a good draw. Wasteland now. Play around endurance. Corrupt Decay. Alright, no land, please. No land, please. Totally have to land. Oh no. Okay. Let's draw a ringleader. Wattle. Sure. They still don't have a land. Muxus, you're far away. Haha, I can't block. Haha. Eh. Alright, so it is Aluren. Loving Wish gets combo guy or like a Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer. Okay. Plague is not that good on this board. I don't want to draw a land, so I'm not going to fetch. Eyes emoji. Well, I'm pretty sure if they just go Plague Engineer next turn, gonna win. Go to 4, like. Okay. Come on, Mexis hit almost anything. All right. All right. Blasts. That'll do, Donkey, yeah. Tarfire's not bad. I do like Mindbreak Trap. Pyrokinesis is okay. Worm Weirding's bad. Actually, I usually shade like 2 vials against Aluren because you just really want to stay creature dense. Plague Engineer or Trash Master's okay. It's getting your stuff out of Plague Engineer because they mostly play Abrupt Decays and only a couple of pushes, so it's actually pretty survivable. Durable, rather. I just shave the last 2 vials. I don't know. I kind of want to trim. Oh yeah, War Marshals are bad in this matchup. Not surgical. Not really. Don't really want Caracas. Relic's really slow. Maybe could. I'm supposed to shave a Sling Gang, I think. Keep another ringleader, or X2. Sounds adequate. Almost 6. Okay. They're a munitions expert. Red land? Red land, please? Okay. Oh no, they've push. Fuck. If they play Mana Dork, I have a high chance of drawing a way to kill it. Fuck, man. Okay, well, guess I'm just resigned to my fate. Not porting. Gotta hold a blast. Land. Bears thanks to follow. Aw. This is a little risky. Yeah, Pashlik's pretty appealing. And if they have a removal spell, at least it's a 2-for-1. I get to kill the birds for free. It's a little awkward that I can't play Pashlik and hold up Reb. I almost got Pile Driver. Waddle. No. Fine. One card. Blast. While. I want to see a land here. Pashlik plus Blast. Okay. A little surprised they take that trade. Kinda likes to fetch at random times. So we want to draw a land still. Pile Driver would also be very good. They're at 20, so like it's gonna be a little hard to tempo out. Drew land, that's cool. Hey Nathan, thanks for the 11 months, dude. Hope you're doing alright. These 3 experts looking real sad. Currently, they can't even escape the engineer or the Uro again. They need 2 more cards for that. Plague doesn't do anything, which is nice. Got some worms. The old lizard, nice. Lizard gotta eat. Aluren. Okay. Well, these experts are all now free. That's cool. Really want to draw land. F text. Well, that's not necessarily true. We can actually take them off double blue. We can abuse this Aluren pretty well. Okay, and now they're like, okay, and I'm gonna get this arrow in play, and we blast it again. We draw a matron, we can do some funky stuff. Well, well, well. We go matron for matron. Matron. And then Sling Gang. All right. Nice. we we comboed. In fairness, if we'd gotten a pile driver, then we can do the same thing and get War Chief at the end. We're just worse against Plague Engineer, but we wouldn't have had to wait for a turn. So we had to wait to draw the land to have Blast up. All right, 2 and 2. Lost to really obscene D&T hands against some fairly mediocre hands from us, and then we lost to the not Dice Factory, but it's Turbo Forge, which no non-blue deck ever beats unless they're playing Chalice or cards of their own. Maybe the Force of Vigor decks are okay, like maybe Gak. But then they just defense grid your Force of Vigors. Oops. Yeah, I guess Oops can race. Yep. God, that matchup seems stupid. Beltramere, haha. I guess Oops has more protection than we do though, because all their protection is grid, and I guess it's not really a deck with protection. It's just like redundancy. It's just like force check, force check, force check. On. That's usually playing depths. Also is a stream sniper. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay, opponent's on 5. Um, Lackey or land going back. It's really, oh, they're good 4. I don't know, I'm probably supposed to keep the lackey. I don't know. I mean, they're on 4, so anything could happen, but yeah, almost surely combo. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for like if it's like a turn 1 echo kind of thing to unmulligan. It's a very stupid thing that I wish Legacy didn't have. Oops. I've never seen them play Oops. I've seen Hogak in Depths. That's why I kept the Weirding over another Lackey. Yeah. I mean, everyone rolls the 4 sometimes, so maybe they're just unlucky. They're playing Reanimator. Okay, no pregame effects. Mountain. Immediate regret. Here. Sworn reading will look real bad. Moon Stompy. Oh no. Oh my god, this word reading. Bad as bad can be. I mean, I think I just wasteland them, right? Really wish I had a fucking lackey in my hand. Second lackey would be good. That's fine. We'll draw expert. Or jump on. Or critter maker. Rock War Marshal. I don't think we're gonna lose. Turbomexis. See. Like they're not allowed to attack with the rabble. Oh. Okay. Sure. Hold a 4, pitch a card is rough though. We just need to draw any 2-drop and we'll be fine. They pitched Magus. Yeah, it's definitely Moon Stompy. So we take 6. Nice. They almost got us. They almost got us. Do I attack? Go to 16, then I go 5, 7. Nah. I think I'm supposed to warn weirding myself. Right? Nah. That'd be silly. But would it? Well, they mulligan to 4, so. It's kind of a silly play, but yeah, we're weirding Pashlik Pipeline to infinite goblins. So stupid. I don't want to trade both because I'm going to activate Pashlik next turn. Oh, they're Goblin Rogues, too. Bog boys. Let's go. I mean, their Mold of 4 was pretty strong. Torwin Rabble, Fury, almost getting there. But, can't imagine they can get out of this. They can't kill anything or else their stuff dies. It did next turn. Activate ping. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 2s, then Ancient Tomb doesn't work. Draw any goblin. Okay. Spirit guy. Let's be realistically. Okay. Sure. Verts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the follow. Not a helpful draw. Alright, they conceded. Cool. I was thinking, like, if their last card is Fiery Confluence, and then they top deck an Ancient Tomb, it's like, ugh. Alright, so 3 cards in. Ragavan's pretty bad here, but I guess it kind of oh, Worm Reading's really bad here. They do tend to actually leave in Chalice, so I will shave 1 monkey and like 1 vial. All today. Yell 61. It's here. This hand's kind of beatable because it has a Pyrokinesis. Lands. I'll let them have this because if they play another Rabble next turn, then I'll get to kill that. I'd rather kill that and leave them with 2 tokens. Or 1 token even. Alright, that was not a helpful draw. Pile driver is generically worse. Though strictly speaking, a 1-2 is better than a 1-1 on this board. Alright, really want to draw like almost any spell. Like Aether Vial. Alright, Ringleader's not bad. Play this, try to minimize damage we can take from our mana base. Alright, opponent, what you gonna do? Fireflux Squad? House on 2. Avernus Souls go burr. Yeah, sure. Maybe should have killed that. Alright, so they can hardcast Fury now. If they had a Rabble, they would play it, so I just get to brick it next turn, so like I just save it for a Fury. Aluren, haven't seen that in a while. Kind of worried about Bone Crusher Giant. That was a spicy ringleader. Playing the port kind of fucks me up, huh? Whatever. Just gonna block whatever they let me block. Mom and Pop, Thopter Shop. Look. Go to 12. So next turn we go Chain Whirler Lackey into... Yeah, red. Oh man, that is quite a throwback, Steve. Okay, now I get to use all my mana. Sing that is an abuse of the word of the term strictly better. Should I just port this so I can just dodge Confluence? I don't want to lose to like double Fiery Confluence. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. So many. So many Pia and Karens. Alright, no longer afraid of anything. So now we go. I mean, we could just Slimemox this, but like, that does have a fail rate, so let's not do that. Aha! Out of the void, get fucked. Okay. Good matchup is good. So we lost. D&T loss was kind of frustrating. This was. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that deck. The Karn turbo bullshit. We also mulled the 4 to find a playable hand, though we could have kept a better hand. Blue Dragon. King Treader, Nephilim. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not my email. Dox myself. That's odd now. Okay. Whopping 10 cents. Kind of a medium league. I am genuinely bummed about losing to D&T. But I guess I'd won my last 3 or 4 D&T matches in a row, so it's like bound to happen. What was the opener that I kept? Like I knew they were on D&T and I was on the draw. Yeah. Okay. No, I understand why I kept this. This is like a reasonable hand to keep. It's bad. The literal only thing it's bad against is turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. Turns 3 Stoneforge Mystic, it's good against. And then like everything else, it's good against. So it's literally just turn 2 Stoneforge that we could lose to, and that's what they had. So, and if we draw any of our 1-drops here, including Ragavan, play Ragavan turn 1, 2, they play Stoneforge, and then even if they don't block, then we only have 3 mana, so we'd have to draw another 1-drop. Yeah. We drew redundant land into Irrelevant War Chief. And then a double Stoneforge. I guess we would have lost a double Stoneforge. Just had more removal. So, I mean, that's just a very high-end hand from them. How long have I been streaming? Just over 3 hours. Getting kind of tired. My eyes are tired anyway. Let's play one more game. One more match, rather. Call it there. So that's the first 3-2 in 5 leagues. Everything else was a 4-1 and a 5-0. But playing on stream does have its costs. Not that I necessarily could have won any of those other games. Like the game 2 against D&T, we just had to plow check them, and they had plow. I mean, it's kind of rough to plow check Yorion and D&T because they also have Solitude, so it's like they have 8, turn 1 answers, and 1 doesn't even cost mana. It's like that hand is definitely like risky, especially because they know that they're like pretty vulnerable to Lackey, so they want Lackey resilient hands, which makes like Torrent Vial is so insane. Against URN D&T now. Like if you're the one who has Vial into port onto play and they don't have Vial, like I think that's also what kind of what it comes down to is in a Vial mirror who is Vial, who has more Vials, who's on the play, because whoever's Vials get to like a critical number first can usually immediately disable the other person's Vial. So that's why it's like so swingy player draw. Yoshi. Okay. Heinously unplayable hand, okay. Okay. A little tempting to bottom. So they're forest, huh? Feels like Miracle. I didn't get forced. Oh no. Enchantress? Okay. Oh, now we can't even kill it. Great. Okay. Yes, I get it, deck. You will just refuse to give me a relevant card. I get it. Cool. The fuck is this? Okay. One ones. I mean, I guess we attack. Well, you can theoretically kill this. They like if we attack and they block, and then we violate make sure for Chain Whirler and violent Chain Whirler. But does that even matter more than trying to kill them with some Muxus line? Plus, we give up the opportunity to port. Maybe just Ringleader here. Just gotta churn through the deck. Okay. So double Matron means. Okay, what do they get here? Refinement. Yeah, that's GG. Unless they somehow get locked under it, which is okay. I'm not gonna sit here. Okay, well. All my cards are bad, because why would I ever try to play against this matchup? I guess Worm Reading's good. Yeah, like Mind Break's tolerable. Chain Whirler kills Enchantress. Magus. Does Magus do anything? I guess if they play off that 1-2 early, then like Tarfire. Plus it's like Burn. Brachus versus O-Ring? Try this. Save Legends. Now the Wasteland has text. They play Sacrosanctum, presumably. I'm gonna cut one of my only ways to interact. I don't care about them interacting with me. My last one. Lacking Demoxys is a good way as any to win your bad matchup. I'm gonna cast like On Thin Ice on my Lackey and I'm just gonna fucking die. Love playing against the deck that is literally lands and then a permanent type that I am not allowed to interact with. According to the color pie. Also, can my opponent come back, please? I really want to get this over with so I can go do other things. This is like the most boring matchup in Legacy, basically. Let's get it over with. Cool. Yeah. Really now. Oh, they conceded. I guess they didn't concede to Muxus, but conceded to Rashad Port. 0 out of 6 Muxus win anyway, I guess. Just be a little more creature dense. Nope. Keep and be sad about it. Don't want to draw that land that I bottomed. Bruh. So both of them tap for 2 mana. The green is more relevant. Would they go like land plus thing? Then I'll feel stupid. Okay. On a white over there. Needle and Helm. These should play like Destiny Spinner as another win condition. Oh. A 1/2. And a second Oblivion Ring? Come on. Come on, that's silly. Okay. Gonna block. There it is. Needle that. We're hanging on by a thread. That's 5 mana, which is like infinite, 6 mana. But they don't have anything. They didn't attack, which is kind of weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how relevant porting Sarah Sanctum is compared to playing a thing. Like, I can't think of what they would like to cast that they can't. 5 instead of however much. I think they're just flooded. Uh-huh. No fear? Keep bricking, keep bricking, keep bricking. Thank you. Ashley? Ooh. I think I just stack with everything. They're Probably gonna block the lackey, and they take 9. And they block lackey, they die. Block that, they also. Checkmate, atheists. I don't know how we beat Enchantress, but we did. Sling Gang, good card, I guess. I mean, I guess they didn't draw. I guess we killed their only engine and then needled this thing, and your hand was probably a bunch of enchantments that they didn't want to play until they drew one of these or another, or like an Argothian Enchantress, whatever. Okay. Well, 4-2 today. That feels better. Okay. That was weird. that was weird. Don't know how I feel about that. All right, folks. I'm gonna call it a night there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for like a whole bunch of subs. If you're interested in supporting my content, you can also check out my Patreon, !Patreon. Yep, toast. I'm just closing up here. Some good games, some less good games. Legacy is okay. Legacy's okay right now. Could be better, but it's okay. Appreciate everyone who subbed. I've got a new article up on the Patreon as well about it's called How to Press Water from Stone. It's all about, you know, getting the small edges and tiny tips that you can optimize to, you know, get those little extra percents out of goblins, because, you know, you really need to make the most out of your cards, because, you know, your stuff isn't as powerful as a lot of the other cards in the format. So you gotta know how to use what you have to the best, you know, most efficient, most optimal kind of stuff. So things like how to get the most out of your mock war marshals, how to sequence it best, and all that sorts of thing. All that sort of things. Nice English. All right, rating. No one I see streaming Legacy other than Hit. No one that I know anyway. So there. All right. Have a good one, everyone. I will be back probably on Sunday if I don't have anything going on. I don't know if I have anything going on. All right. Have a good night.